Hunnigan, what happened? The transmission got cut off. Salazar, how'd you...
We've jacked the line. We didn't want you telling everyone any unnecessary information.
Where's Ashley?
Ah, so she fell into one of our wonderful traps. We'll make sure we find her. Don't you worry about her. Oh yes, I let our miserable insects out for some exercise down in the sewer.
Thanks. That should keep me company, 'cause boredom kills me.
I look forward to our next encounter. In another life.
So, welcome each and every one of you to episode number 12 of my run through Resident Evil 4. So, a little bit unusual as we this time started with the dialogue instead of me greeting you at the beginning, but well, I think it doesn't matter. So, first of all, I kinda rushed to the point where the next chapter starts, so I didn't got all the stuff that I could get here, which is, for example, this thing right there. And also there's another shop going on, but before I go into the shop, there's some kinda special thing going on here. For the first time, we will have 5 entrances to this kind of room and throughout the game, even though only 4 really matter. How do I do this? I could nah, I shouldn't reload my TMP. I just leave. No, I'm eating it. I'm eating it. That's a good idea. So, these rooms are pretty cool.
Welcome.
Can be annoying. So, we just start with the rapid fire. So this is the here the instructions as well. I don't really need to read them. So, what we have to do is but you know what? I will read them because this is the target practice. So you can get treasures for this. Receive prizes by scoring above 1000 points. Bonus points will be awarded for headshots. A high scoring Salazar target will appear with successive hits. Shooting an Ashley target will deduct points. 1 bottle cap will be awarded for 1000 points scored. Special bottle caps will be awarded by either shooting all the wooden target except Ashley or scoring above 3500 points. There are 24 bottle caps in all. Each time you enter a new shooting range, 6 new bottle caps will become available. So we basically can get 6 bottle caps in this session here. We are to achieve that we have to use the rapid fire weapons as well as the sharpshooter weapons. So this is basically just this. And if you only do headshots and don't use too much, there will be this little you can see this can be sometimes a little bit annoying, at least that on the PlayStation 4, well, on the PlayStation 3 as well. Basically, I think I had really no problems at all with the shooting practice on the Wii version of the game. Generally, it's weird, but I would say that the Wii version is basically the best version of Resident Evil 4, in my opinion, because the controls on the Wii version are just great. So we got 3 bottle caps. I'm now going to switch to the sniping. so hopefully we can achieve the 3,500 points. It looks good so far. No, I missed that one. That was kind of bad. Oh shit, I missed two. That was good. Do I get now 3 more? I'm not completely sure. Yeah, so I got the first collection complete, and that's $15,000. So I got everything I need to on that first one. And now we can go and get some upgrades on our weapons.
Got some rare. What are you selling? Is that all?
So actually, if I'm
Is
not
that all?
completely mistaken,
Thank
this
you.
purple gem we can sell it because it's like a backup item
Is that all,
for
stranger?
for the purple gem that we found earlier. So we don't need this one actually
Thank
for
you.
combining stuff.
What are you buying? Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Let's look
you.
for the more.
Thank you.
I wanna get the shit. No TMP
Thank you.
capacity
Not
upgrade.
enough cash, stranger.
Yeah,
Come back
let's keep it at that right now. So now we actually can progress through the game. Also worth mentioning is at some point I will get oh damn it, I just have no space left. You know what, I'm just going to reload this thing. And I don't have space for that. It's really really annoying right now how much space I always have left in my inventory, even though I was like I wasted a lot of ammo the last section of the game. Also, you may have noticed the weird name of the last episode, episode 11. I wrote it in the comments. Basically, what was I had to run to work. I actually was at work right before this session, so I just came out of the night shift. Okay, before I talk about this, the enemies here are invisible, and I know that there's an enemy. You can see a little bit of it, so I'm going to use the sniping rifle to get that guy. He's dead. So these are like insect enemies, and they can be extremely dangerous, and they almost always drop these treasures called eyes. There are 3 different versions of it, of those eyes, and they all have a different rarity level. The green eyes, I think, are the ones that are worth kind of that aren't worth that much. The blue are a little bit more, worth a little bit more, and the wet ones are the best ones, if I'm not mistaken. I might confuse blue and red with each other at this point, but yeah, basically we will find a lantern where we can combine those eyes with the lantern. But actually we will find 2 lanterns, so that's that. And we'll see a lot more of those insect enemies. So at this point I like to use the shotgun, because the shotgun just pushes them on the ground. Oh shit, that's not good. So yeah, once they got out of the focus, they can get really annoying, because yeah, they move really fast, and it's something hard to distract from them. So at this specific point of the game, there are more of them spawning again and again. Like out of the soul, there are a lot that will come. By progressing further, it will be triggered that they are spawning more. So by going in here, another one spawned. I'm pretty sure about that. Also many steps. There he is. So going inside the cell is a pretty safe strategy, as they can approach you from different angles. So that guy's there as well. Considering the fact that I just got a second red eye, but don't have got a single blue eye, makes me think that actually the blue ones are the ones that are worth the most. So what I wanted to talk about is the name of the last episode. So after the last session in which Knuppel was there, I kinda had to hurry up because I was about to get late for work. Well, it wasn't that close, but you know, I didn't want to waste any more time and get going, so I'm safe and get my train and stuff like that. So I usually go so that I can miss one train, which I actually did, so there's that. Here I got the lantern that I can combine with the eyes. And because I kinda wanted to get going for work, I just asked Knuppel if he just I just said to Knuppel, upload the episode for me, you can choose a name. And oh shit, that's not good. Oh, I'm almost dead. That's really not good. I'm just using this thing right now. So usually I don't use normal pistol for them that much, but right now I'm doing that because I just got way too much money for the normal pistols, and I want to get rid of a little bit of that, so I have a little bit more space in my inventory. So yeah, and so I told Knuppel he can name the episode, and I guess he was a little bit salty because he said that he sucks at this game, so he decided to give this episode this really weird name. guy. I think there's another one that will come out of there. Yeah, there he is. Got that guy. Now I can get in here. Is there anything? Nope. No enemies down here in the water. But there's one behind me. So later on in the game, those insect enemies are extremely good tool to make some money. As later on in the game, they have the ability to fly, which makes them more mobile, but it's not as terrifying as you might think, because when they fly, they actually really get one shot by anything that hits them. So usually what I do when they start to fly is I'm using the TMP and just spray, and yeah, they just all die instantly. You want to make sure if you hit them while they're flying that there's ground below them, so if there's no ground they just fall down and you don't get the loot, and the things they drop are worth a lot. So, let's see. I kinda wanna get the... usually at the next part I wanna have a flash grenade. So, we were in this room before. And here are these guys, and I'm going to tell you exactly what's happening here. And I only will give it one try at this playthrough. Usually I try this until I get it perfectly. So usually I want to have a flash grenade for this place, as if these guys down there realize you're there, they start to run towards the exit, and if they reach it, the door will close and they are gone. But every single one of them carries a treasure with them, so it's worth a lot to kill them. And the flash grenade, I usually use the flash grenade to stun all of them, and then I just run to the dodge trigger to close. But this time I'm gonna try to do this. Now you have to do it like wrong, so you get down here, and then I run here, and I think I got it perfectly. Not a single one of them escaped. Most of them are already dead. I think that guy's the only one who still lives. So what I want to do is I want to collect all those treasures before they expose. Yeah, I just got all of them with the grenade. That was a really good grenade toss. Only the leader survived it because he got too much health. And the leader got the best treasure of all of them. That thing's worth 10,000, I think. Maybe even 15,000. So here you can make a lot of money if you do it good. So let's see. Is this ladder? Now I try to do the riddle as it's supposed to be done, and not intentionally dropping down by failing the jump intentionally. By intentionally failing the jump earlier, I just saved some time and made it easier to get to the door faster, so the door closes and no one can escape. Okay, I might have just fucked up and the purple stone actually would have had another use now that I found another mask. I'm pretty sure that there's one thing, it might be still that purple thing. I'm pretty sure that there's one of those stones that is like, yeah, you can give it away as you find another one. Because one stone you can find it. I think it's the purple one, but right now I'm not that sure anymore.
Welcome.
Basically, the stone that you find is a backup.
What are you selling?
Because I think it's the purple one that you got on that little island where the shopkeeper was in the village.
Thank you. Ah, thank you.
So I'm going to sell 6 of those as well.
Thank you. What are you buying?
I got some more tuning. So only capacity tunings up there. I think I'm going to get a capacity tuning on that one as well as this.
Thank you.
I mean,
what are you buying?
I could now try to do this as good as possible and don't waste any money on capacity if I don't make ammunition out of it, but yeah, right now, as it is right now, I have more of a problem with actually getting rid of some stuff out of my inventory. So, that's it for this episode. Next episode we will progress further through the game. And yeah, I think I'm going to see you in the next episode. Bye.